Mr. Strathmore-Brooks.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. When pressed for spending details on their mini-budget, the government provided 5 different numbers. These 5 numbers came in the span of just 24 hours. The good news is that every time I ask, the number gets smaller. If I keep asking, maybe we'll have a balanced budget by the end of the session. Will the Minister of Finance tell us, is his new spending $1.8 billion, $1.1 billion, $776 million, $682 million, $624 million, or all of the above?
Honourable Minister of Finance.
Thank you for the question. It's not all of the above. We are looking forward to each minister coming forward and detailing the exact spending amount. I know those amounts are in the 600 million. They're in the 600 million area, and that's what we'll be spending on new programs and services as we go forward.
$600 million area. I'm glad we have some clarity. Given that after years of overspending and debt financing, the government and the third party both want to raise taxes on Albertans, but the government's taxes cannot keep up with their new spending. Now, I've sent the minister this question a few hours ago because I wanted to help, and I'm hoping that he'll be able to give us an answer. Before committing to new spending and new taxes, will the minister tell this House what he expects total revenue and total expenditures to be this fiscal year?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I want to thank the honourable member for the question, and as you can appreciate, we're not going to do a budget on the back of a napkin and bring it for you today. On the revenue side, we're taking steps in Bill 2 to address that by addressing taxes in a progressive way, something that should have been done many years ago. That being said, it's far too early to look at what the overall revenue will be. It'll be more than last year because we're going to have a progressive income tax in place, which is the best thing to do, and we're going to have a competitive fiscal plan before.
Well, stay tuned, Mr. Speaker. Answers coming in about 6 months. Now, I've asked the Minister of Finance repeatedly over the last week and a half if he can answer some very, very simple questions about the impact of the new tax and spend measures. Given that it would be grossly irresponsible for this House to vote for new spending without this kind of information and continue spending faster than they can tax, it will only lead to one outcome: even more debt. Does the minister actually know or have any idea what, under his plan, the deficit and debt will be this year?
Honourable Minister of Finance.
Thank you very much. I expect all ministries to come forward with clear plans about what they need.
Honourable Minister of Finance.
Very much. I expect all ministers to come forward with very clear plans what they need. The actual budget is going to be in the fall. I'm not going to tell you what that is now because we don't have those numbers before us, but we'll have them very soon.